Janana Satsange Tara e Bhava Sindure Tara e Bhava Sindure Tara e Bhava Sindure Tara e Bhava Bhaja Hore Mana Sinandana Madhaya Charanara Vindare Bhaja Hore Mana Sinandana Madhaya Bhaja Hore Mana Sinandana Madhaya Charanara Vindare Bhaja Hore Mana Sita Atapa Bhata Barisana Edina Jamine Jagire Sita Atapa Atapa Bhata Barisana Edina Jamine Jagire Sita Atapa Vifale Seveno Kripana Durajana Vifale Seveno Kripana Durajana Japala Sukalava Ladire Japala Sukalava Japala Sukalava Ladire Japala Sukalava Bhaja Hore Mana Sinadana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Bhaja Hore Mana Bhaja Hore Mana Sinadana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Bhaja Hore Mana Abhaya Charanara Edhana Jovana Putra Parijana Ite kiya se parati tere Medhana Jovana Medhana Jovana Putra Paritana Ite kiya se parati tere Medhana Jovana Kamala Dala Dala Divana Talamala Kamala Dala Dala Divana Talamala Bhaja Hari Pada Nitire Bhaja Hari Pada Bhaja Hari Pada Nitire Bhaja Hari Pada Hare Nanda Shinadana Bhaja Hare Nanda Abhaya Bhaja Hare Nanda Shinadana Abhaya Charanara Bhaja Hare Nanda Shinadana Sravana Kirtana Smarana Bandhana Pada Sevana Dasare Sravana Kirtana Sravana Kirtana Smarana Bandhana Pada Sevana Dasare Sravana Kirtana Pujana Sakidana Matmani Vedana Pujana Sakidana Matmani Vedana Govinda Dasa Dila Sare Govinda Dasa Govinda Dasa Dila Sare Govinda Dasa Bhaja Hare Nanda Shinadana Abhaya Charanara Bhaja Hare Nanda Shinadana Bhaja Hare Nanda Shinadana Abhaya Charanara Bhaja Hare Nanda Shinadana Abhaya Charanara Jai Sri Harinam Sankirtan Ki Jai Sri Prabhupada Ki Jai Samasta Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Om Ajnanatirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chaksurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Sri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Jena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prasarine Nirvisesa Sunyavati Asyatya Desakarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Everyone may kindly fold their hands and repeat the following two short mantras. The first one is known by everyone, but the second one they have to listen more attentively. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Sarabhyaya Namaha. Om Sarabhyaya Namaha. Om Sarabhyaya Namaha. Mukham karoti vachalam pangum langayate girim yat kripat maham bande Sri Gurum Dinataranam yat kripat maham bande Sri Gurum Dinataranam. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Jai Sri Harinam Sankirtan ki. So we are very happy to get once again, by Krishna's mercy, opportunity to have darshan of Lord Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, Devi, and all the devotees of Singur. And Damodar can come and sit here. And we have three special guests today who very rarely come to Singur. We can begin with the one who is closest to Singur, and that is our Achyutananda Prabhu here. Hi, Achyutananda Prabhu ki. Actually, Achyutananda Prabhu is quite active in helping organize some, we could call it satsanga in Mayapur. He started, how many months ago? 3 months ago. Once a month, I believe at the end of every month, the last weekend of the month, on Saturday or Sunday? Sunday. So he is helping to organize Hare Krishna. Actually, he's organizing especially for Bengalis right now, from different places in Bengal, people who are having some curiosity or interest about Varnashrama Dharma. It is Hare Krishna. It's off and on, going up and down. Anyways, it's very interesting how even after so many years, there's still many people, there's still many devotees who are not understanding so clearly the importance of Varnashrama Dharma.
ভক্তরাও আছেন এরা অ্যাকচুয়ালি বর্ণাশ্রম ধর্মের প্রকৃত অর্থ সম্পর্কে অজ্ঞাত।
Yes, Srila Prabhupada actually explained how this still remains 50% of his unfulfilled mission. Yeah.
শিলপ্রপাত বলেছেন তার 50% কার্যকলাপ তার যে মিশন তার বাকি আছে।
Yes. So we invite devotees actually to come. We will be making more publicity and more arrangements for devotees to come and hear about why Srila Prabhupada felt that Varnashrama Dharma was so important in our personal, individual lives. Yeah. In our lives, yeah.
তো আমরা উৎসাহিত করি, আমন্ত্রণ জানাই তারা সকলে এই বিষয়ে যারা জানো এবং কেন প্রভুপাদ বলেছেন এই বর্ণাশ্রম ধর্ম থেকে আমাদের জীবনে যেন অপরাধের প্রয়োজন, সেই বিষয়ে তারা জানতে পারে।
And the second devotee who is a little further away from Singur is here, Rameshwar Prabhu. He's from Haribo. Rameshwar Prabhu is actually in Sri Ramayapur, assisting in many different ways in our project there. Yes. If you want to learn about cooking, he's the person. He's a very good cook. If you want to learn about Pujari Seva, he's the person. And if you want to learn how to drive, you can see him also. Yes, and he has many other hidden talents. Yeah. Jai Rameshwar Prabhu ki. So we're happy that he could come today. And the one that is the furthest away from Singur, on my right side here, his name is Damodar Dulal Das Brahmachari. He Zai Damodar Dulal Das Brahmachari ki. He is actually from Indonesia. Yes. So he is not Bengali, although he may look like a Bengali. Yeah. So if you speak to him, it's the first time he's coming to India actually. Yes. So we hope that more devotees from Indonesia can visit, especially Sri Mayapur. Yeah. So I want to thank the devotees for making it possible that we are having this program today. We just had Gopuja at the Goshala, and tomorrow morning there's a small ceremony, I think, in connection with very important festival tomorrow, Panihati Tiradahi Festival. So this festival, we can speak a little bit about this very important festival. When we, who has attended Panihati festival during Panihati festival time? Anyone has attended? only one or two.
Just 3,000 not so.
Okay, it's still not many, huh?
Thank you.
We have devotees coming from outside of India to attend Panihati festival, and devotees from Singur cannot go there. I'm telling you, we have devotees coming from outside of India to attend Panihati festival, and devotees from Singur are not attending.
এই পানিয়াটি উৎসবে বিদেশ থেকে ভক্তরা অংশগ্রহণ করার জন্য আমাকে আসছেন আর আমি সিঙ্গুরের অনেক ভক্তরা করেন।
Many actually from Mayapur, from Sri Ram Mayapur, since many years, at least since even probably close to 50 years, devotees from Mayapur have been carrying Gornitai deities. We used to go by train. Gornitai used to travel by train from Mayapur to Panihati.
তো আজ থেকে অনেক বছর আগে প্রায় 50 বছর আগে মায়াপুর থেকে অনেক ভক্তরা ট্রেনে করে গন্ডিতাকে বিগ্রহ নিয়ে তারা পানিয়াতে গিয়ে উৎসব করতেন যেতেন।
Yes, actually devotees come from all over Bengal and also from so many places in India to attend this important
তো
festival.
সেই সময় বাংলার বিভিন্ন অঞ্চল থেকে ভারতবর্ষের বিভিন্ন অঞ্চল থেকে ওয়ার্ল্ডের অনেক ভক্তরা উপস্থিত হতেন এই অংশগ্রহণ করার জন্য পানিয়াতে।
So when we think of Panihati festival, of course, we think about Nityananda Prabhu and his associates who were there.
তো এই পানিয়াটি উৎসবের সাথে জড়িত রয়েছে আমাদের স্মরণ করি নিত্যানন্দ প্রভুর এবং তার পার্শ্ববর্তীদের।
Yes. So whenever, in other words, it is one of the pastimes that we call part of Gaura Lila.
তো এটি একটি গৌরীলার একটি বিশেষ লীলার সাথে জড়িত।
So whenever we speak about the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Gauranga Mahaprabhu, we chant one short bhajan, which we will do now also.
তো আমরা যখন গৌরীলার স্মরণ করি বা আলোচনা করি তখন আমরা ছোট্ট একটি তার সম্পর্কে একটি ভজন করে থাকি আমরা এটা গাইব।
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki. So this festival, which we will be celebrating tomorrow, is giving us all an opportunity to remember some of the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates. So one of the most, if not the most, important and closest associate of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Nityananda Prabhu. The whole pastime in Panihati is to illustrate that one cannot so easily attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without first getting the mercy of Nityananda Prabhu.
এই লীলার মাধ্যমে এই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ শিক্ষা প্রতিষ্ঠা করা হচ্ছে যে কেউ সহজেই চৈতন্য মহাপ্রভুকে লাভ করতে পারেন না, নিত্যান্ত কৃপা বিনা।
Just like we can also not so easily attain the mercy of Krishna without first getting the mercy of Lord Balaram.
ঠিক যেমন আমরা ভগবানের কৃপার মাতাকে খুব সহজে লাভ করতে পারি না রাধারানীর কৃপা ব্যতীত।
We also cannot so easily understand the pastimes of Radha and Krishna without first surrendering and getting the mercy of Gauranitai.
যেমন আমরা রাধা কৃষ্ণের লীলা অনুভব করতে পারি না, বুঝতে পারি না যদি গৌরনিতাই কৃপা আমরা নাম লাভ করি।
So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we will recall, he had ordered Nityananda Prabhu to remain in Bengal. He had actually, Lord Chaitanya had actually forbidden Nityananda Prabhu to leave Bengal, had forbidden him to go to Jagannath Puri. We know how Lord Chaitanya was residing in Jagannath Puri, and every year the devotees from Bengal in large number, 300, 400 or more, they would travel by foot from Bengal, from Mayapur, mostly from Navadvip area, they would travel all the way to Jagannath Puri. Their main intention, the main reason for traveling was to actually have darshan of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Yes, and of course to have darshan of Lord Jagannath. Yes, so we understand from Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami in the Chaitanya Charitamrita that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, being Krishna himself, is also Lord Jagannath himself. And that is why Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had chosen to reside in Jagannath Puri in separation from Krishna, who resides actually in Vrindavan. He was always in the mood of separation of Lord Krishna, who resides in Vrindavan. And that is why Jagannath Puri is known by the Vaishnavas as Bhava Vrindavan. That Bhava Vrindavan, where Lord Chaitanya demonstrated that mood, that bhava of separation, intense separation from Krishna. So Nityananda Prabhu was that personality who could especially understand the mood, the mentality and the mission of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Lord Nityananda Prabhu, he would travel to so many places with his associates to preach the mission of Lord Chaitanya. Nityananda Prabhu was traveling with his associates. Yeah. So one place where he happened to be on this particular date that we are celebrating tomorrow was Panihati.
তো সেরকম বিভিন্ন স্থানের মধ্যে আগামীকাল যে স্থানটি তার সেখানে তিনি গেছিলেন তার পার্শ্ববর্তী।
Yes. And of course, because Nityananda Prabhu was such a great personality, wherever he would go, so many people, they would come to take his darshan.
তিনি এমনই বিশেষ আকর্ষণীয় ব্যক্তিত্ব ছিলেন যে তিনি যেখানেই যেতেন সেখানে অনেক লোকেরা সমবেত হতো তার কৃপা লাভ করার জন্য।
And it just so happened that not far from Panihati, there is a small village where one young devotee by the name of Raghunath, who became Raghunath Das Goswami, he was living in that village. He came to know that Nityananda Prabhu had come to Panihati.
তো ওখানে সেই তার অনতি দূরে পানির থেকে গ্রামে রঘুনাথ দাস গোস্বামী নামে একজন অবস্থান করতেন। তিনি জানতে পেরেছিলেন প্রভু সেখানে আসছেন আগামীকাল ওই দিনে।
Raghunath Das, 500 years ago when Lord Chaitanya was performing his Leela, so many people had heard about these wonderful pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And therefore they knew also some of the important associates like Nityananda Prabhu. They also knew about some of the important associates of Lord Chaitanya like Nityananda Prabhu. People, so Raghunath Das Goswami, he wanted to have darshan of Nityananda Prabhu, but he came and he kept far away because he was a very humble and shy devotee.
So,
yes, but although he was keeping far away, because he was the son of two important personalities, he was the son of actually his father was a very well-known person. He was a big zamindar in the area. So therefore he was also known, and some people, they noticed that he was hiding in the back. And that information was given to Nityananda Prabhu. When Nityananda Prabhu came to know that this young man, he was just a young man, then he actually called for him to come close. So he called to Raghunath Das. Raghunath came close. He was very humble. He paid his full dandavats. And as Raghunath Das was paying his obeisances, Nityananda Prabhu told him, "You are a thief." Yes, you are today. I will give you special punishment. And what punishment? He said that today so many people, my associates, are here. You arranged to feed them, to feed all of my associates. Yes. So Raghunath Das was very happy to get this so-called punishment, and because he knew so many people, he quickly made arrangements to get this flat rice and made chira dahi.
তো এই কথা তো দণ্ড এই সঙ্গে সঙ্গে শুনে অত্যন্ত আনন্দিত হলেন। খুব তৎক্ষণাৎ খুব তাড়াতাড়ি দ্রুত এই চাউল আমাদের সেবা দেওয়ার ব্যবস্থা করলেন।
Yes.
চিড়ে চিড়ে এবং দই।
Yes. And they purchased all of the items that were on the market close by, and as they were making those arrangements, more and more people, they came to know that some kind of festival is taking place. They started coming more and more.
তো তারা মার্কেট থেকে যত চিড়ে দিতে সব সংগ্রহ করলেন, নিয়ে কিনে আনলেন এবং এখানে আয়োজন করলেন। এবং এটি যত লোকে জানতে পারছিল তারাও জানতে পারলেন এখানে কিছু উৎসব চলছে এবং আরো অনেক লোকের আগমন আরো শুরু হলো।
So they had to go to the next market, to the next town, to the next village to get more ingredients.
আরো বেশি চিড়ে দই ব্যবস্থা করে তারা এই মার্কেটে সবচেয়ে থেকে তারপরে মার্কেটে গেল আরো চিড়ে দই ক্রয় করার জন্য।
And in this way, within a very short time, hundreds and thousands of people actually had gathered there at this place where Nityananda Prabhu was.
দেখতে দেখতেই এইসব কাজে প্রচার হয়ে গেল। প্রচুর হাজার হাজার সংখ্যায় ভক্তরা লোকেরা উপস্থিত লাগলো।
Yes. Actually, Nityananda Prabhu was sitting at this particular place. It is very close to the Ganga.
সেখানে অবস্থান করছিলেন, বিরাজমান ছিলেন, খুবই গঙ্গার নিকটবর্তী স্থান।
And this tree, one tree that was there, that same location every year, that's where they perform this Panihati festival.
সেখানে একটি বিশেষ গাছ ঠিক সময় থেকেই বর্তমান ব্যক্তি সেখানে অবস্থান করেছিলেন। সেখানেই উৎসবটি হয়ে থাকে।
The whole Leela is very nicely described by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. And it is mentioned that actually when Nityananda Prabhu was, after they made the offering, they prepared all the ingredients. When Nityananda Prabhu was being served prasadam, in his mind he called actually for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
যখন এই সমস্ত ভোগ সামগ্রী নিবেদন করেন, ভক্তরা আয়োজন করে নিবেদন করছিলেন নিত্যান্ত বলতেছে, তখন তিনি মানুষের মহাপ্রভুকেও নিত্যান্ত আনয়ন করেছিলেন।
And it is nicely described that actually Lord Chaitanya, who was in Jagannath Puri, actually came and also took part in that festival.
তো বাস্তবিক পক্ষে মহাপ্রভু তখন পুরীধাম অবস্থান করছিলেন, তিনি স্বয়ং তাকে মানুষকে ডাকার আহ্বান করার তিনি স্বয়ং সেখানে উপস্থিত হয়েছিলেন, এসেছিলেন।
And another great devotee came by also. His name was Raghava Pandit. Whose residence also is not far from Panihati. So he was surprised to see so many people and this big festival going on. He offered his obeisance to Nityananda Prabhu and he told him, I wanted to invite you for prasadam to my house. So Nityananda Prabhu, who was enjoying a big feast, he told him, I will come later on after this feast. Yes. So actually this is a very wonderful pastime. Every year so many thousands of people come to Panihati. They get to associate with one another. They get to associate with one another. And what is the main activity? The main activity is the chanting of holy names. So like this, Nityananda Prabhu gave special mercy to Raghunath Das Goswami and gave him permission to join Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Jagannath Prabhu.
যেভাবে কিন্তু বিশেষ কৃপা প্রদান করেছিলেন রঘুনাথ গোস্বামীকে এবং সকলকে এই মহাপুরুষ সংস্থানে যোগদানের সুযোগ প্রদান করেছেন।
So tomorrow all of you will have that opportunity to.
আমাদের সকলের জন্য আগামীকাল সুযোগ দুর্লভ সুযোগ রয়েছে আপনারা।
Yes, Dai Sri Panharti Festival Ki. So Srila Prabhupada, he wanted that we somehow be engaged nicely in various activities of devotional service. We should know that one of the main purposes of the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya is to give all of us opportunity to come together and associate. Yes, this is especially important today because majority of people in the world are not practicing Krishna consciousness. Therefore, if we don't take advantage of this opportunity to celebrate the various festivals, then we will miss out on this association of devotees. Yes, so that Srila Prabhupada explained, that is the main reason we are establishing temples all over the world. Main purpose is to give devotees opportunity to come together and associate. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructed Asat Sangha Tyaga E Vaishnav Asar Stri Sangi Eko Sadhu Krishna Abhakta Ar. We should be cautious to avoid anything that is connected with what is called asat. Yes. So what are three things he mentioned that are in the category of asat? The first is this attraction to the opposite sex. Yes. Second is actually association with people who are not devotees. And yes, those who are totally materialistic in nature, we should be very cautious in associating with them. Yes. So that is called asadhu, those who are not sadhus or devotees. And the third category mentioned actually is to avoid associating with people who are what is called Krishna Abhakta. They are devotees of different demigods, but they are not devotees of Krishna. Yes. So, Srila Prabhupada established the Krishna consciousness movement, especially to teach all of us the importance of surrendering to Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So all of you are very fortunate because you're living here in Bengal, which is actually the land of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How many have gone to Mayapur? Probably many.
আপনারা কে কে মায়াপুরে গেছেন প্রত্যেকবার হাত উত্তোলন করুন।
Who did not go to the sea? Everyone is going to Mayapur. So Mayapur, yeah. Srila Prabhupada, he wanted, whenever possible, to visit Sri Mayapur so that we can become inspired and become more enthusiastic in our devotional practice.
মায়াপুর ধামে যাওয়ার মাধ্যমে আমরা খুবই উৎসাহিত বোধ করি এবং ভক্তি জীবনে আমরা অনেক উৎসাহ অর্জন করতে পারি।
And our most important activity every day is to take the shelter of the holy name.
আমরা ভগবানের নামের আশ্রয়ে আমরা গ্রহণ করতে পারি।
Yes. And Bengalis are especially known for their wonderful kirtans.
বাঙালিরা ভক্তরা তারা বিশেষ করে বিখ্যাত তাদের সুন্দর কীর্তন করার দক্ষতা থাকে।
Jai Sri Harinam Sankirtan ki. So I request devotees to continue serving nicely. Lord Jagannath, very, very soon, Rath Yatra festival is just around the corner. We have our Vaishnavas, in our Vaishnava family, Vaishnava tradition, we have many wonderful festivals that we can celebrate. So take advantage of all of these festivals. Engage in as much devotional activities as possible. Yes, it is by activities of devotional service especially that we develop some attraction to serve Krishna more and more. Yes. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Sri Harinam Sankirtan ki. So whether devotees have any question? No. Yes.
How much it is important to start hours in our devotional life?
How much?
How much it is important to start hours in our devotional life?
How much important it is to serve cows in our devotional life.
Important serving cows, how much it is important in our devotional life? Serving cows.
How it is supporting
or important
or important.
our spiritual devotional life. প্রশ্নটি হচ্ছে আমাদের ভক্তি জীবনে গোমাতার গাভীর সেবাটি প্রয়োজনীয়তা কতটি?
Yes. Actually, it is especially in the context in which we are living today, where cows are so much forgotten and neglected. It is even more important to engage in some kind of activity regarding cows, yeah. Because cows are especially neglected today, there is even more reason for us to think about how to engage in serving the cows.
Actually, গুরুত্বপূর্ণ না বর্তমান যে প্রেক্ষাপটে আমরা বর্তমান যে জগতে বাস করছি, বর্তমান যে পরিস্থিতি, এটি খুবই গুরুত্বপূর্ণ বিষয়। তাই গোমাতার সেবায় নিযুক্ত হওয়া এবং
Srila Prabhupada actually explains how those who are serious to bring solution to the many problems that are there in the world today should first give attention to serving cows.
বর্তমানে যে বিভিন্ন সমস্যায় যে জর্জরিত যে জগৎ, এই সমস্যার সমাধানের জন্য এই গৌসেবা করাটি অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ।
There are many reasons, and it may not be easy for us today to understand, but there are many reasons why it is actually essential to look after cows.
আমরা খুব সহজে বা হয়তো উপলব্ধি করতে পারছি না এই গৌসেবার কত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ, কিন্তু অ্যাকচুয়ালি এটি অত্যন্ত গুরুত্বপূর্ণ আমাদের জন্য।
Most of us don't have cows nowadays.
এই গৌসেবাটি কঠিন হতে পারে এবং অথবা অনেকের কাছে বাঘই নেই।
Most of us are very much disconnected with cows.
আমরা অনেকেই গাভীর সাথে যুক্ত নই, সম্পর্ক নেই আমাদের অনেকেরই।
I mean, that is the unfortunate situation in the world today.
তো বর্তমান বিশ্বে জগতে সবথেকে দুর্ভাগ্যজনক পরিস্থিতি।
And because we are neglecting service to cows, because we are not actually engaged in serving cows, we don't understand why it is important. Therefore, so many very serious problems in the world have come about.
তো যেহেতু আমরা এই গৌসেবার সাথে যুক্ত নই, তাই আমরা বুঝতে পারছি না এর গুরুত্বটি কি এবং এটি বিভিন্ন রকম প্রবলেমের শিকার আমরা হচ্ছি এবং প্রবলেম বাড়ছে।
Yes. We are unfortunately wrongly thinking that we can live without cows.
আমরা দুর্ভাগ্যবশত এরকম আমরা ভাবছি যে আমরা গাভী ছাড়াই বা গোমাতার সেবায় যুক্ত না হয়ে আমরা ভালোভাবে বাঁচতে পারি।
We wrongly think that we can produce food without the presence of cows and bulls.
আমরা খুব ভুলভাবে সিদ্ধান্ত নিচ্ছি বা ভাবছি যে গোমাতা এবং বুল মানে ছাড়াই আমরা চাষবাস করতে পারি বা খাদ্য উৎপাদন করতে পারি, সম্পূর্ণ ভুল ধারণা।
We have become very badly influenced by the modern way of thinking and the modern way of living.
আমরা খুব খারাপভাবে এই বর্তমান যে আধুনিক যে ব্যবস্থাপনা তার প্রভাবিত হচ্ছি এবং এভাবেই জীবনযাপন করার চেষ্টা করছি।
Yes. If we think about the pastimes of Krishna in Vrindavan, we can begin to understand how without the presence of cows, then people in Vrindavan or in any village for that matter, they cannot properly live.
আমরা যদি কৃষ্ণের বৃন্দাবন লীলার কথা যদি আমরা দেখি, তো আমরা বৃন্দাবন মানে যে কোনো গ্রাম তারা এই গোমাতা সেবা বা গাভীর উপর নির্ভরশীল না হয়ে তারা জীবনযাত্রার কল্পনাই করার সম্ভব না।
Yes. It is in so many ways it is very unfortunate that we are very much separated from cows.
খুবই দুর্ভাগ্যজনক আমরা গাভী থেকে নিজেকে পৃথক করে ফেলেছি।
Yeah. Small example, most of us are not drinking natural, pure ahimsa milk.
আমরা কেউই ন্যাচারাল মানে যে স্বাভাবিক যে দুধ আমরা গাভীতে পেয়ে থাকি সেভাবে সেগুলো আমরা পাচ্ছি না, যেটা হিংসা ব্যতীত যে দুধ আমরা পেতে পারি। সমস্ত যুগেরই হিংসাত্মক দুধ বিভিন্নভাবে পাওয়া যাচ্ছে।
Yeah, most of us are not cooking with a pure, unadulterated ghee.
আমরা যে ঘিকে নিজেরা অনেকেই তৈরি করছি না।
So, because we're not drinking milk, milk is actually essential to help us develop good intelligence.
তো আমরা যেহেতু শুদ্ধ দুধ আমরা পাচ্ছি না এবং তার ফলে যদি দুধ অ্যাকচুয়ালি আমাদের যে মেধা শক্তিকে বিকশিত করে বুদ্ধি।
Because we have actually altered the way of growing food. Traditionally, agriculture was done in connection with cows and bulls.
Actually, ঐতিহ্যগত যে কৃষিকার্য সেটা হয়ে থাকে গাভী এবং ষাঁড়ের সহযোগিতায় প্রকৃত কৃষিকার্য হয়ে থাকে।
The Vedic culture teaches us that actually those who are grihastas, and that's the majority of our devotees, those who are grihastas, their means of livelihood is meant to be in connection with cows and land.
বৈদিক সভ্যতা বা সংস্কৃতি আমাদের শিক্ষা প্রদান করে বেশিরভাগই যারা গৃহস্থ, অনেকে আমাদের গৃহস্থের সংখ্যা বেশি, তাদের এই গাভী এবং গাভী কেন্দ্রিক ষাঁড় কেন্দ্রিক জীবনযাপন করা উচিত।
Yes. So in other words, we have a very complicated situation in the world. We have so many problems in the world today, largely because we are disconnected with Mother Cow.
বর্তমানে বিভিন্ন জটিল সমস্যা উত্তরোত্তর বৃদ্ধি পাচ্ছে দেখা যাচ্ছে, কারণ আমরা গাভী এবং ষাঁড়ের থেকে নিজেদেরকে পৃথক করে ফেলেছি, তাদের কানেকশন সংযোগ নেই আমাদের।
Srila Prabhupada explains that so many wars, so many people every day are being killed today. And the main reason why these wars are going on, Srila Prabhupada explains, is because we are not protecting cows. We are not protecting cows. Yeah. We are neglecting cows, we are sending cows to the slaughterhouse, and therefore the law of karma is that we have to send our young men in the fields of war. So in other words, there is a direct link, a direct connection between our caring for cows, our living with cows, our protection of cows, and all of the complicated problems that we all experience. Yes. Yes. There are so many references in the Shastra, and therefore Prabhupada very often spoke about the need, the importance of caring for cows. Yes. Actually, this morning we were talking about this at the Calcutta temple, the science of economy and the science of education are directly connected with cows.
তো কলকাতা মন্দিরের গুরুমহারাজ বলেছিলেন এই বিষয়ে আজকে যে অর্থনীতি এবং
And education.
শিক্ষা ব্যবস্থা ওতপ্রোতভাবে জড়িত এই গোমাতার সংরক্ষণ ও তাদের যত্ন নেওয়ার সাথে।
Yeah. But because most of us are not drinking milk, we are not getting the association of cows, therefore it is difficult for us to understand. Yeah, just like you have this wonderful temple, Lord Jagannath. Our Vedic culture teaches that every temple needs to have goshala. Cows should be close by to serve the Lord.
তো আমাদের এখানে আপনার সুন্দর মন্দির রয়েছে জগন্নাথ দেবীতে হচ্ছে অ্যাকচুয়ালি প্রতিটা মন্দিরের সাথে গোশালা থাকা আবশ্যক যাতে ভগবানের সেবা আবির্ভূতরা হতে পারে।
Just today someone shared how the commercial oil that we use, majority of those preparing food, they use commercial oil, isn't it? Ordinary oil, they call it commercial oil. Yeah, as opposed to ghee. Actually, Prabhupada said the only oil we should put inside the body is ghee, no other oil. But there is no ghee. So people are using all kinds of actually contaminated oil. And as a result, so many people are getting sick and all kinds of diseases are coming. Yeah, law of nature actually is very stringent, very strong. Yeah, if we don't follow the laws of nature, we will get negative reaction. So unfortunately, we are very much neglecting this aspect of. So there's an important book which is where. There's an important book that is having all of the important instructions by Srila Prabhupada. Yes. And this book is, the title in English is Speaking About Varnashrama. Did you bring any of those books? Speaking about. We don't have many of these. Speaking about Varnashrama, well. Speaking about. So actually that book is available. For example, we have this digital card where people can actually download this link and get books that speak about Varnashram and cows. Yeah. And we have these books in 10 different languages, including Bangla. Yeah. So devotees, they can actually download this link and yeah, thank you. This is the book that's available in English in in digital form, and you can also get in Bahasa Indonesia. I mean in Bangla, also Indonesia. Yeah, Indonesia for him and Bangla for you. So Prabhupada, in this book, Prabhupada speaks a lot about the importance of cows. Yeah, one of the important lessons or instructions in Varnashrama is the position and importance of cows. We cannot establish Varnashrama without cows. We cannot we cannot properly live without actually cows. Yeah. We cannot perform our spiritual activities without cows. Okay, where does this come from? Okay, but we do have something in Bangla. Make Vrindavan village. Yeah. This also a very important book that. Yeah, this especially has been translated for all of you in Bengali. Yeah. How many have this book? Not so many. Okay. We how many copies we have? Some? 3. Only 3 copies. Pori. Okay. So these were printed, reprinted actually recently, I think in Mayapur, by Prabhu Nityananda. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yes. So you can see Prabhu Soli and put pressure on him to bring more books for Mayapur. So devotees who would like to download this link, they can, after the class, they can see me. So any other question? Otherwise we'll take 5 minutes to have a short kirtan. Yes. Okay. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. 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 Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopal Jaya Jaya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai. Gaura Nitai. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram, Krishna Balaram. Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan. Jaya Radha, Madhava Radha, Madhava Radha, Madhava Radha. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Gaura Premanande, Gaura Premanande, Gaura Premanande. Jai Sri Prabhupada ki, Jai Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Jai Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Jai Samasta Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki, Gaura Premanande. So remind devotees, any announcements maybe? Bolo.